It's going to be DeJesus. And when you got the bases loaded like this is the opportunity you look for in a game. It may not come again.
Well, when you have a lead, you want to keep adding to it. A big opportunity.
Headed for the middle, and it's picked up. And there's one. And they get it. They turn two. And they bring him home.
But, Gary, we talk a lot about how important defense is to a team's success. That's living proof right there.
And you keep this one in mind because it's an inning offensively that didn't happen. Epps is batting. Last outing for the Braves was a W. Not necessarily a big concern, but they had lost 5 in a row. So you got to know they feel a lot better after getting into the win column. This one's grounded foul wide of first. What do you think, Steve? A bunt here?
It's a definite bunt situation with a pitcher up. They've got to get the runners moved up.
Oh, and he takes off for second, and he squares around, gets down the bunt. One. Over to third, not in time. He is in there safely.
To be a successful pitcher, you have to be able to pitch and field your position, but you also have to handle the bat, and that's what he did right there.
Now, that number 9 spot, Steve, a lot of people say that's just a waste. That's an automatic out. That's how you take and get something out of it.
That's how you help yourself when you're pitching.
Descent batting now. And look now at the pitch type distribution. He sends this one in the air towards center. That'll be a base hit and an RBI. He's trying for second.
Well, this is a guy that usually struggles with pitches in and around the knees, but he was able to just drop the bat head on it, got a good piece of wood on it, a quality big league at bat.
Anaga settles in. Well, they've definitely got a rhythm going right now. Each player feeding off the other. And here's the first one. Swings, lines this one back up the middle.
He's out.
Over to second for one. And there's two, a double play. Dahl gets a turn here. That's swung on and a liner here. Throw one to first in time, one away.
A chance here to take a look at where the Atlanta Braves rank in the National League right now. First in batting average, first in hits, and they're also the #1 team in home runs, the most power in the league right now. They have the ability to drive it out of the ballpark better than everybody else.
Flannery up now. Here's the pitch. A swing and a fly ball to left center field. The catch is made. Feller is up now. Swung on. That ball hit well. Out there to deep. Left center field. Way out of here. Goodbye, home run Braves. There on the scoreboard. They wish that homer had been chased in a couple more. They'll take it, though, only down 2.
A good ball game here for Atlanta, even though they trail, but they've cut the deficit and put themselves in striking distance now.
Going to take a brief moment here to check out the breakdown on this pitcher's pitch types that have turned into hits today. John, Steve, your thoughts?
This guy's four-seamer's been hit 2 times.
Swing and a high drive. This one crunched way back there. He heads all the way back to the warning track and gets the out.
I've got a moment to see how the Blue Jays are doing this year rank-wise in the American League. First in stolen bases, second in home runs, and they also show up in the top 5 in on-base percentage. That will go a long way to their ability to score runs. The more runners you get on, the more chances you have to score runs.
And he pulls into first base with that base hit. There's one down here.
Well, he stayed behind the ball right there real well. Got himself that 1-out base hit.
It's going to be DeJesus. He hit into a double play as last time. Corrado, here's a position to get something done.
Well, the most effective pitch in baseball is a pitch down. And away in the strike zone. And this guy here, though, he's made a living throughout his career being able to hit that pitch, and he does it again right here.
Aguila into the batter's box. He'll be the pinch hitter.
With 2 runners on base and a chance for a big inning, they're going to the pinch hitter, trying to see if they can't generate some offense this inning.
Hit in the air to left center. And Fukudomi's there. Out number 2. Teams who have done the best job avoiding outs, the State Farm leaderboard on base percentage. The Twins, number 1. Second, the Yankees. In third, the Angels. Jays, 4th. And for the Tigers, 5th. Hit in the air to center field. And that should be a single. Here comes a runner for the plate. And he's in there.
Well, even though they lost the last game, he had 2 big hits, and that's a good sign if you're the manager of this team, that he's starting to swing the bat really well.
And in the batter's box, it's Capelon. Steve, we've seen them continue to charge it up at the plate, and it doesn't look like they're going to be stopped.
Boy, so many quality at-bats for this offense. The pitcher has to make a pitch here. And
there he goes towards second. Line drive fouled off towards first. Drove in a run earlier in the game. The first pitch, shot towards the hole. Barfield throws to first in time. That's 3 down. Little warm-up. Sounds of Turner Field at night. And the weather providing a great backdrop. Boy, pitcher needs to get an out here. If you don't, you're going to have the potential for a very big inning offensively. Here's your big-time opportunity to put something up on the board. And the side's retired as they head into the dugout. Yeah, it's great to have you on board. 2K Sports Major League Baseball. I'm Gary Thorne with Steve Phillips and John Kruk. And we're going to see Beltre here, leading the MLB in batting average. It's hit foul by Beltre.
Well, one of the offensive leaders in the game this year, and obviously a guy who's getting the job done for this offense, and somebody they've really come to rely upon.
And Beltre, another foul ball. And he fouls off another one. Here's a swing and a line drive. And it gets down. That's hit number 2, making good contact. We hope you'll tune in this Tuesday. The Braves are going to be playing at home in Atlanta, Turner Field. They play host to the New York Yankees. Game time is 1 p.m. Eastern, 10 Pacific.
Well, Gary, fans are going to want to tune into that one because I think that's got a chance to be a heck of a ball game.
And Fukudomi batting. He had a single in his last time up. 0-1 offering from Contreras. And he swings and hits this one foul. Low for a ball to Fukudomi.
Well, I'm going out of the zone right now, Gary, trying to get him to chase something rather than giving him a good pitch to hit.
And Contreras gets too close. That's taken for a ball.
Well, that pitch just took off right there and exploded out of the pitcher's hand. Kept it just a little bit inside, though. Tough pitch to hit. Good job by the hitter to lay off.
Change up in there, punches him out. Number 1.
Well, the pitcher pulls the string, throws the changeup down and away. A tough pitch for any hitter to hit. He's got to try to fight that off, though.
Gall up at the plate. Grounded out his last time through. Changeup just misses. 1-0. Last time through at RBI with a hit off Contreras. Gets that call at the knees, evens the count at 1 apiece. Here's the pitch. Up the middle. This a great situation for some offense.
Well, the slider's a little bit easier to hit when that break is coming to you as a hitter as opposed to moving away from you. You just have to make sure you clear your hands. He does a good job right there to get a base hit.
Bataracamo called on to do the hurling now. They've decided it's time to bring a new arm into this one. That's a called strike, 0-1. The pitch, not letting up on that swing, but he missed it. 0-2 now.
Well, boy, wouldn't you have loved to seen him connect with that one to see how far that would go. Fastball hitter on fastball pitcher, but he came up empty.
You're out. And he struck him out. Folks, that is strikeout number 1,000 in his big league career.
Well, 2 outs now. Those runners are still standing on base. Let's see if he can find his way out of this with the lead intact.
Feller at the plate. Only one batter gets walked more than he does in this lineup. 2 down. Runners at first and second. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a ball hit well down the right field line into the corner. Goodbye. Home run. Atlanta's tied it. They were down by 3. Just like that, a 3-run homer.
Well, the Braves keep putting on the pressure. The more base runners you get, the more pressure you put on the defense. They tied it up. Now let's see if they can take the lead.
Well, lost control of that last pitch. That puts a man on base. D-Main. Is up now.
Well, Gary, as we saw that hitter get hit with the pitch right there, it's just a mechanical issue.
Ground ball towards the second baseman. Kaplan. Too late, and he is safe at second. A quick moment here. Look at the teams who are doing the most yard work. Brought to you, as always, by State Farm. Number 1, the Braves. Second, the Brewers. Marlins third. The Dodgers fourth. And at number 5 on the list, the Mets.
A lot of power in this lineup, and that doesn't just mean they have a lot of big, strong guys. It means they have the right approach at the plate. They're getting a lot of hitters counts, 2-0, 3-1 counts, and then...
Well, he digs in here, Steve. A golden opportunity to be the hero.
And with nobody out, they need to find a way to advance.
Lined up the middle, and that's through a base hit. Runner around second. He's heading for third. He throws, and he gets there in time. Second base. Take the risk, and sometimes it pays off, and it does there.
Well, I'll tell you what, it's a risk. There's no question about it. He got in safely, but I have to consider whether it's a risk worth taking. Now, on a jam like this, one bad pitch is all it takes. Definitely a pressure situation.
This is quite a jam. He finds himself in here. 2 on, nobody out.
Well, he's got to stop the bleeding right here, Gary. Get the pitches down to the zone and keep it in the infield.
Here's the pitch. 1 away. Runners on the move. The throw is wide, and they cannot get him at the plate. Oh, and a wild throw. It's going to be to Jesus. And at this point in the ballgame, you'd love to add some more runs on that board.
Well, just get an insurance run or 2 to protect your relief pitchers when they come into the game.
This could be the put-away run or runs. First pitch was a strike, 0-1 now.
Well, he clearly fooled him right there. He had him thinking fastball, and he pulled the string on it. Got him to swing right through it.
Here's the pitch. There's a swing and a drive. Deep right field. 2 down. Here comes the runner for the plate. And the throw. But it's high, and he is safe at home. And he throws it away. Little warm-up action going in the bullpen. That's a right-hander up and throwing.
Well, they're going to wait for the right-handed hitter on deck to get announced, and then they'll probably make the move to the pen.
That ball is belted deep to left center field. Ball is on its way. And goodbye, home run. The production for the Jays goes on. The 2-run lead is turned into a 3-run ball game after that solo shot and a great swing.
All right, now Toronto's got to be pretty darn happy with their offensive approach.
Pollard coming in now to pitch as Toronto brings him into close. And he starts him out. Here's a swing and a liner to left center. Makes its way through for a single. He's going to try and test him here.
Well, excellent base running right there, getting himself into second base. Great read on his part. We love the aggressiveness.
And you've got to decide what you're going to do in those situations before you ever get to first base. And that's what he did.
And that's what he did. You know what? Aggressive. Taking that turn exactly the way he needed to, never missing a beat.
Well, at this point of the ball game, you've got to get this run in.
But yeah.
Liner towards the hole. He dives, and he's got it. Throws in time to first. What a play. Diving stop and a nice throw, too.
Well, he showed great range on that one. I didn't think he had any chance to get it, but able to get it and get on his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Tremendous job.
Uh-oh. Looks as if he's done something to his shoulder on that last play. He's in a good deal of pain. Burton, they've got an injury substitution here.
Well, this is why you have a 25-man roster. You're going to have injuries, and guys have to step in and get the job done behind them.
That one goes foul. Foul! Pitch out. Nothing was on, though. The pitch. Swings and grounds this one to the right side. Foul. The 1-2 on its way. Swung on. Bounced weakly to second. That's one.
Well, they're able to get the out at first base, but I'm not sure they shouldn't have tried to cut down the runner at the plate. Well, not hard to understand this one, Gary. You're going to bring in the pinch hitter for the pitcher. Hopefully a guy who can come up with a big hit.
Looking at a lot of determination right now. They are closing in. These are crucial at-bats.
A couple more base hits like that one, and they can continue to narrow this deficit. Down 2 right now, but they still have a shot.
And that's off the plate inside, and it's 2-0. If any lineup can do it, this is probably the one. We've seen this club come back in games before, and they're doing it again.
Well, they are, but they're running out of outs. So if they're going to do it, they better do it quickly.
The 3-0 pitch. Hit on the ground. This could be the end of this ball game. And on to first for out number 3, and that's going to do it.
Toronto comes away with the win, Gary. They did what they needed to do to pull this one out and have to be feeling pretty good about the way they played today.
And it's time to present the Player of the Game award.
Yeah, I mean,
And Steve, they're able to put this one away in the record books. This is a good